Welcome to Scienceonomy classes. Today's topic is food and human health. Welcome to the third part of food and human health. In the second part, we have studied about vitamin, mineral, protein, water. Now we'll start from a fresh topic, that is obesity. Many of you have heard this name obesity in the previous classes also. As you all know that fat is required by our body to get energy, but too much fat is harmful for us. The condition in which excess fat is accumulated in body is called obesity. Obesity is the condition in which excess fat or extra fat is deposited in a body, like stomach, thighs, cheeks. These are the places where fats gets accumulated. So extra fats gets accumulated in a body. This condition is known as obesity. Now, how can you measure obesity? Obesity is measured by body mass index. BMI is the short form of body mass index. Now, what is body mass index? To know that somebody is suffering from obesity, BMI is used. Now, what is BMI? In BMI, the weight of the patient is divided by the square of his height. In this way, we get the BMI. Now there are some numerical value. If the BMI is 20 to 25, that means 24.9 only, but we take 25. If the BMI is 20 to 25 kg meter square, then the patient is normal. That means he is normal condition. He is not suffering from obesity. But if the BMI is from 25 to 30 kg meter square, then the person is said to be overweight. That means he is going towards the stage of obesity. Now, third part, if the BMI is from 30 to 35 kg meter square, then the patient is said to be suffering from obesity, or this condition is known as obese condition or obesity. Now, important thing is there, if the BMI is less than 18.5 kg upon meter square, the patient is said to be underweight. That means his weight is not sufficient, he has to increase his weight. This is obesity. Nowadays the obesity is the biggest problem in our society. Now, how can we control this obesity? First, avoid junk food. Now, what are junk food? Pizza, burger, spicy food, oily food, these are junk food. Junk food are those substance which does not have any nutritious value, but they are eaten for taste. So avoid this type of food. But nowadays the children eat too much junk food. That's why obesity is the biggest problem nowadays. Next, exercise regularly. We should exercise daily to get rid of obesity. Third, our lifestyle should be healthy. That means our waking time, our sleeping time, we should do exercise, yoga, pranayam, all this should be there. That means your lifestyle should be healthy. Next, we should eat fruits and vegetables. That means fresh food and vegetables. And we should play outdoor games for childrens, because children are using mobile or computers for playing video games and all that. But outdoor games are very, very important. If they do physical work, then they will be away from obesity. So we have seen obesity, we have completed this topic. Before moving towards the next topic, I want to say you something. If my videos are helpful to you, then please hit the like button and subscribe this channel. Now, in the previous class also I asked you a question, and now also the question time. Name the disease which occurs due to deficiency of protein and energy food. I repeat my question. Name the disease which occurs due to deficiency of energy plus protein. Our next topic is blood pressure. As the name suggests, the pressure exerted by the blood on our blood vessels is known as BP. That means the pressure which is exerted by the blood on our blood vessels is known as BP. Now, first time who measured the BP? In 1711, Stephen Hales discovered the blood pressure in horse. So the first time BP was measured in legs of horse in 1711, and the scientist's name was Stephen Hales. Now, which instrument is used to measure BP? Sphygmomanometer is used to measure blood pressure. Now, the BP of a healthy person is 120 by 80 mmHg. Now, look carefully. 120 by 80 is the BP of a normal patient. Now, you can write 120 by 80. Now see, some one trick is there. D means down and D means diastolic, and this is systolic. This is also known as systolic value. 120 is systolic value and 80 is diastolic value. Now what is systolic value? The pressure in arteries during contraction of heart muscle. When your heart muscle contract, that means pressure is increased. This is the upper value, that is 90 to 120 mmHg. Now what is diastolic? The relaxation of the part when your heart relaxing time, the blood is filled in the chambers. The relaxation part is known as diastolic value. Its value is 60 to 80 mmHg. Next, there are BPR of two types. One is high BP. High BP is also known as hypertension. Hyper means to go up. Okay. Now force of blood is high in arteries. High blood pressure, the force of blood is very high. The value of high BP is 90 to 120 mmHg. Now how you can avoid this? We should do regular exercise. We should make yoga and pranayam a daily part of our life. Avoid fatty food. We should not eat too much oily or fatty food to avoid BP. And we should eat fresh food and avoid packed food. In the markets, many packing food items are available. We should avoid that, and we should eat fresh and eat less salt. If you eat salt in a large amount, then what will happen? This salt will retain water in your body, and due to this the pressure will be increased. Now you will say, sir, what is the loss of high BP? When the blood will move in a high speed, that means high BP will occur, then the organs like kidney and heart, they have to work very fast, and in this way they can become very weak, or sometimes they may become they may fail also. That means the kidney and heart becomes failure, or we can damage our organ also. So high BP is very dangerous for us. Now the next topic is low BP. Low BP is also known as hypertension. In this time the flow of blood is low in blood vessels, and the value of low BP is 60 to 80 mmHg. Now how you can avoid low BP? Eat salt. When your BP is low, then we should eat salt in an appropriate amount. Drink water. Water is a very important part of our diet. We should consume water, and we should not drink alcohol. These are the ways in which we can avoid low BP. Now what is the loss? Weakness. And when the BP is low, the organs does not get sufficient amount of blood. In this way the organ may damage. And loss of vision. You cannot see, means your eyes gets hampered due to low BP. Now we have completed the BP part. Now moving towards the next topic is toxic substance. Nowadays it is very important, because a young generation fails towards this. Now what are toxic substances? Some people use these substances and feels pleasure, false pleasure and happiness and becomes addicted to it. Some people use these substances and they feel after eating these substances they feel that they are the happiest person of this world. They feel pleasure, or they say that they are tension free when they eat this type of substances. Their tension becomes less. So this is a false feeling. Nowadays the young generation are addicted to these toxic substances. In our topic we have four toxic substances, that is gutka, tobacco, alcohol and opium. In this class we will study about gutka and tobacco. So the first topic is gutka. These are the toxic substance which are eaten for pleasure and happiness, but these are false, these are not true. Now how is gutka prepared? Gutka is prepared by betel nuts plus lime plus katha plus synthetic fragrances added to it plus metallic foils and tobacco. These all substances are added to get gutka. When we eat we don't think that these types of substances are mixed to get gutka, but we eat. Now what is the harm? The harm is the submucous fibrosis. A disease is caused due to eating gutka. Now what is submucous fibrosis? This is a disease which is related to our jaw. The muscles of the jaw becomes hard or rigid. That means the muscles become hard and the person finds difficulty to open his mouth. So this is a very dangerous disease. The person who eat gutka, they are unable to open their mouth properly. This disease is known as submucous fibrosis. So you have seen how gutka is prepared, and nowadays the gutkas are found in packets. That's why they are easily available in the markets, and the people and the small children are using it very easily. Now the next topic is tobacco. It is the also toxic substance. To which family does tobacco belong? Tobacco belongs to the Solanaceae family. In this family tap root is found. What is tap root? From the main root many other roots arises. This is tap root, and many herbs and shrubs and small plants are a part of this family. Along with this, potato and tomato are also a part of Solanaceae family. Now from which plant do we get tobacco? We get tobacco from Nicotiana tobacum plant. Now from which part it is available? It is available from leaves. Very important question. Carefully study all these topics. Now next, which is the harmful alkaloid found in tobacco? Nicotine. Nicotine is the harmful substance found in tobacco. These are very important. From small question can come from these topics, so study them very carefully. Now what are the uses of tobacco? Tobacco is used in cigarette, bidis, hookah, canny, and many of the people living in the villages use it as a tooth powder because they feel false pleasure in doing this activities, so they use it. Now what is the harmful effect of tobacco? Throat, tongue, mouth. These are the cancers which occurs due to use of tobacco. Next, high BP. What is high BP? You have studied before. Now the pressure of the blood pressure is increased, and because the size of the arteries becomes small, so we should not use tobacco. Next harmful effect is smoke of cigarette contains carbon monoxide which reduce oxygen carrying capacity. As I told you, the size of the arteries become small, and due to this the blood carrying capacity or the oxygen carrying capacity decreases. Apart from this, if a pregnant lady uses tobacco, then the embryo which is developing inside this lady, the development of the embryo is hampered. In this way we have studied that the tobacco is very dangerous. Now to topic we have completed today. 2 toxic substance we have completed. Now 2 are left, that is alcohol and opium. This we'll study in the next class. Now I have asked you one question. Please give the answer of that question in the comment box, and make sure if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up, that is like button, and subscribe this channel and press the bell icon to get the latest notification when I post my videos. Thank you students for watching this video. Thank you once again. Have a great day.